Hello and welcome to Right Time Gaming. It is me, Right Time Kid and yeah, something a bit different for the channel today. It is our first Digimon, uh, I guess, content. So this week I did manage to get along to Hobby League for Digimon out at West City. It was the first post 1.5 boosters dropping. So yeah, it was interesting to get out and play some games. So this is the first time running a new deck. I managed to come second out of 9 players. So I'm just gonna do a quick rundown of what I played, just to show you the deck, and at the end show you the sweet promos that that I managed to pull for coming second, which was spoiler, well worth the $10 entry. That's all I can say. So I decided I wanted to try something a bit new. I have been playing a lot of green and playing a bit of Rocky Rush as well, but I did decide I wanted to try a blue Imperialdramon deck. So now, disclaimer, there are a few cards in here where you're like, why are you doing that? Part of it is just because this is the cards that I had. So I haven't actually opened a hell of a lot. I've got a lot of the cards for it. I did borrow some cards from my good mate Digitom, Tom Penny, to help me finish the deck out. But were a couple of cards missing, so this isn't necessarily the most optimal deck. But I'll talk you through it as we go through. So starting off, we have the Digitama, and this is the first part where we're probably a little less than ideal. So we're playing 3 Demi-Vemon, the jamming level 2. One Demi-Vemon, the other one, and that is just purely because I didn't have a fourth copy of the jamming Demi-Vemon, and one Uppermon, which is just really good as the fifth thing. We saw how good this is in Rookie Rush, and yeah, it is still really good in this. So those are the Digi-Eggs, the Digitama. As I said, I would probably play 4-4-1, but I was playing 3-1-1s, just because that is what we had available to us. Moving on into the rookies, we start with 4 copies of Vemon. Just so good. Of course, this is the Vemon, the jamming Vemon. There we are, just working around the lights there a little bit. The jamming Vemon, very, very cool, and very good to survive. Anytime a rookie survives, having security is a solid thing. And of course, you'll see a bit later that it is really good within one of our level 4s. Then we move on to Gomon, which with the 1 memory on deletion. Again, as an inheritable skill, anytime you can get extra memory is absolutely very helpful. So 4 of those. 4 of the Gabumon, of course, the uh, three draw a card on play. Just really good to drawing cards, especially early. Drawing cards is actually very, very essential in this deck, so it helped out. Moving on to the vanillas, we played 3 Elecmon, and that rounds out our 15 rookies. I'm not sure 15 is the right number. It is the number that I ran. Again, as I said, is a little bit with what I had available to me, but it seemed to work out all right. Then into level 4s, we have 4 Grizzlymon, again, blockers, just really good. Especially with rookies, blocks always good. We got 4 Gorillamon. Again, the one level 2 Digivolve, very good when you're short, when you're choked out if you don't have your Davis on the field yet. And just that to help you move through your evolution chain quickly. So 4 of those. Now this is one where it was partly to do with the numbers of cards. So we have X-Vemon, which is when Digivolving, unsuspend one of your level 4 or lower Digimon. Again, very good in connection with Vmon. You can either get 2 swings from Vmon, or you can actually evolve on top of the Vmon and ready, which is solid. So we've got 3 copies of that, and then 1 copy of Frigimon. Again, this is just a level 4 with jamming. Jamming is very much a key to this deck, as you will see moving forward. Probably would go with 4 Vmon myself. Didn't really. Frigimon, it's good, but I'm not 100% sold, especially at that 4,000k, because it does get hit by Volcanotramons and such. Then moving in to our level 5. So of course this is the key part of this deck. We've got just so good. 4 copies. And of course, with jamming, but the inheritable effect that is once per turn, if this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name, unsuspend it. This will be a key point to the deck. Then the other 5 we're playing, of course, is a Dynabemon, which again is the other. It's got jamming and piercing. It's green, and again, it helps with our Imperialdramon. That gets us into the key card of the deck. It is Imperialdramon Blue, or Dragon Mode in the blue. Of course, this is when you have Imperialdramon or a Dynabemon and would Digivolve into this card from your hand, reduce the cost of the Digi evolution by 2. So again, Digivolving for 3 instead of 5, super good. And then when Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon. So again, what you can do is if you've got this out on the field, you can swing with it with jamming. It's going to survive. You bring in the Imperialdramon, and it readies, which is super good. And it unsuspends all your Digimon with jamming. So if you have you've got the Frigimon or the other cards that have jamming in the deck, it will ready those as well, which is super key, especially against those those Pokemon plays and stuff like that. So of course we're running 4 copies of that. Running 1 copy of Imperialdramon Green. This is a slightly different. Again, the same with the Digivolving, but this has piercing, and once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, unsuspend this Digimon. So again, this is good for clearing the board, whereas of course this is good with jamming, because you're not gonna die to stuff in the security. Then on top of that, we run 2 Omnimons, which we were lucky enough to borrow off Tom. Very, Omnimon's Omnimon, and because it is blue, and our level 6 is technically a blue, just solid. It's a solid card. If you've got the option to play it, why not play it? Which is exactly what I did. Then we're into the options. Of course, the best option for blue is Hammer Spark. We are running 4 copies of it. Just super good. Game 1 on your turn, or game 2 if you hit on security. So you can choke out. Your opponent with 1 or 2 in the memory gauge, and then if they run into Hammer Spark, it can absolutely ruin their day, which had happened to my opponent when I was playing the mirror of this match, and it very much turned the game in my favor. Then the last 4 cards, of course, we have Davis, just super good. Trainer, of course, if you have 2 or memory or less, set your memory to 3 at the start of your turn, and on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 blue and 1 green Digimon among them to your hand, replace the remaining cards to the bottom of the deck. So of course this is going to help you out. A lot of the time you're just going to hit blue, but that's why we also have the green version of Imperialdramon, as well as Dynabemon. which is going to hopefully, you know, you'll hit and you get maximum value out of Davis. Again, very much a jamming deck. This it is very much what I found in the first game. I played against black blockers, and it was just a matter of using my Imperialdramon to ready and swing. Super easy. Then the match I did lose in the second round was to a Ceresmon, but like a more aggro version of Ceresmon. I don't even think he was running blockers in his version, and he just built his board up and absolutely just nothing I could do. He controlled the board. Of course, it was pre-ban, so he was running for hidden potential and for Agumon. So again, super spicy deck that I only have to worry about until next week when the bans come in, and then that deck completely changes. So you know, fair play to Izzy for getting maximum value while he still can with the ban list coming. Then third round we played against Rookie Rush, and we just managed to outpace them, and just with the readying, being able to sort of control their board. Gaza from Gaz's Lads, who was playing the Rookie Rush, did try and hit us with the Puppetmon, but it just gives you way too much memory, and especially it just means that you can evolve up the chain. And since you've got all your things like XVmon and the blue Imperialdramon being able to ready on top of the when it comes on top of the 5, I was just able to use all the memory that it gave me just to evolve up and ready my dudes and still swing. So yeah, just outpaced him. And he did have an unfortunate. He did hit a couple of Puppetmons as opposed to multiple rookies, which probably didn't help him. And then in the final match was playing. As I said, we were playing a mirror of this deck, or very similar deck, but it did just come down to a couple of security hits where my opponent did hit the Hammer Spark on the first attack, which meant he didn't get the extra attacks in the turn, and that did swing the game. So yeah, it's a super fun deck. I'm really enjoying it. As I said, normally play green myself, so this was a bit different. Super fun, just being able to ready your dudes and swing again, which is always nice. And also jamming is just super good. Like being able to swing into security and not have to worry about dying to hitting Omnimons or something in there, and really felt really good. And I will keep this together and probably play this for another couple of weeks. I do have a Ceresmon deck that I'm gonna try and build up. Once the ban comes in, I need to do a little bit of playing around and seeing what the best way to do is. But as I said, we had 9 players at Hobby League, so it was. We didn't have a lot of prizes in the way of packs, but what they did do is they had a number of sort of dash packs and promo packs left over, so they did throw those out to us for prizes. And yeah, phew, I really good. So I managed to come second. So I got 1 booster pack and 3 dash and promo packs from various sources. So the first one, I pulled the alt art Agumon, very cool card. And the next one, again, thought my luck was really changing. It was super cool. The alt art Blitz Greymon, very cool card. Let's see if I can get that without the light. Just very cool. So yeah, I was like, this is pretty sweet. That's pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. Then the last promo, Diabotron. This is like a super expensive card. This is a Diabotramon is one of the promos from I believe it's the OP promos, and yeah, it's like super valuable So I was like, wow, this is pretty good. Like that value right there. And I was like, even if I open my pack, it's not going to be too bad with the value that I've got there. Then I opened my one pack and managed to hit the secret rare. Look at that bad boy. Can you try and get it so the light is? It is the Black War Greymon secret rare from set 1.5. Just super shiny, super good. So yeah, for my $10 entry, that was amazing value. As I said, the run back just super good. So I'd like to thank West City Card Merchant for running it. If you are interested in playing some Digimon here in Auckland, they will be running hobby leagues on Thursday nights out West City, and maybe some tournaments on the weekends intermittently. But we will tell you more about that in the pack. Again, if you like this playmat, if you're wondering what it's all about, of course, my love of wrestling is a thing, but this is me. I was in the Thunderdome on Raw on the night Charlotte Flair returned. So this is a custom mat with me watching Charlotte Flair. Just yeah, sometimes you just have to be a mark for yourself. Anyway, folks, that is our first Digimon deck tech. If you want me to do some more Digimon videos, let me know. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Again, I am going to be doing stuff for pretty much everything I play. So obviously a lot of flesh and blood content, some Digimon, some Super Show, whatever else takes my fancy. So if you wanna know when I'm doing stuff, as I said, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the video. Hit the little bell icon so you will get the notification when something new is out. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see on the channel. I am always willing to hear from you guys and work around what you guys want to see on the channel. So from me, thanks for watching, and as always, wash your damn hands.